What's up, guys? Perfectly Techno here, and we are back with Bits, Crits, and Halfwits. It has been a long 2 weeks, and I'm sure our players are ready to get right back into it.
Observer on the command deck.
Thanks, Sky.
You're welcome.
So let's get our players introduced so we can get our recap and get on with the chaos. It's episode 10. We made it into double digits. We played more games than most campaigns.
Yay!
Yay.
Only a
Uh,
little bit of filler.
only a little bit.
Only a little bit.
Exposition! Anyways, starting off from left to right, we have Elliot, etc., played by.
Me, it's Isaac. I don't do streaming, but all of my friends do.
And then we have Lyra Dream Shadow, played by.
Hello. Oh, I fucked it up.
How very Lyra of you.
And then we have Newsin Stormhorn, played by.
It me, the Sky Tea.
And Lulin may or may not be joining us, but in the interim, in the place where his icon normally is, ladies and gentlemen, the moon.
The moon.
The
Guys.
The
moon.
moon.
Newsin makes jokes about it, Elliot howls at it. It's the moon.
Yeah.
Anyways,
The moon is our new fifth party member.
let's get those D100 rolls so we can see who gets to give us our wonderful recap.
What are the odds that D&D Beyond has just solved itself and you'll be able to see my rolls now?
Oh, so low.
God damn it. Okay, well, I got a 17.
20.
68.
Did anyone potentially see that roll or no?
No.
God damn.
All right,
This is a tragedy.
Newsin, give us our
How many
recap.
times have I given the recap?
Pretty
You're
much
just
all of
the
them.
best at it.
Yeah.
Okay, so last time we had a glorious drinking and shopping episode. We went to the library, where that was full of books and we drank
Forgot about
things.
that
But our time there was short-lived because Alron thought it was boring. So then we went to a different fighting bar, and both myself and Alrond decided to sign up to fight. I, decided to go for not the highest level fight, despite kind of wanting to, which it was good that I didn't, and won 300 gold. And then Alron did his fight, in which he ended up fighting another Minotaur with his horn sawed off, who Newson kind of recognized from stories from back home. Alron won that fight, won like was like 2,300 gold or something like that. I won a arm wrestling competition against him, so he gave me the money for my new axe. So I picked up Hugh, which I don't think we have to my sheet. And I think we hit one more. I can't remember if we hit the shop before or after we went there. I think we hit a shop afterwards. Oh, yeah, because we were picking up, we'd stayed out all night, so Elliot was picking up his enchanted necklace, and I bartered a dragon tooth for 3 new memories from the kobolds.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I had forgotten a bit.
I wrote that down specifically, because I was like,
Yeah.
don't want to forget about that currency. And then we went back to Lyra's parents. After a long night of fighting and shopping and some drinking.
Just a little.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Why isn't it letting me? Just want to give you an axe. I hate this thing. Anyways.
Here's the okay, before we get super into it, the one thing I haven't tried is leaving the campaign and rejoining. Is that a thing that I can do? Maybe we can try that to see if
Well, I don't think it's a problem with that because it's a problem on all 3 games. Or both games you're in.
Oh, that's true. That's true. It is a problem on both games. So it's something with my account, which is tragic.
Yeah.
Maybe I need to unsubscribe. Maybe that's my issue.
Don't say those cursed words on Twitch.
Right? Oh.
Unsubscribe from D&D Beyond specifically. It's fine.
Okay. Newton, I gave you a +1 great axe. That's Hugh. Just remember that because it wouldn't let me edit it, but I'll figure that out after.
Sounds like a plan.
All right, so you guys have picked up your stuff, and I believe you are headed back to the house.
Yep.
In which we already sent Lulin ahead to go hang out with his Warhammer. So,
Mhm.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, Alron just kind of drunkenly leading you guys back up to the house. Because he's had quite a bit to drink tonight. And
I don't know how good of an idea it was to let the one guy who knows his way around the city, probably the best, lead us drunkenly.
I support it.
Do I think he's vaguely going in the right direction?
he's going up.
Okay, perfect.
Thank God.
But, oh my god, Aurora, you murdered Rudolph. You ripped his head open and pulled all the stuffing out.
Horrifying.
Classic pupper.
She's looking at me so satisfied with herself, like, what are you gonna do about it, Dad? But anyways.
Dungeon Doggo eliminates competition.
As you guys make your way back up to the house, you get to the main house, and as you're approaching the door, a courier is also approaching. He kind of stops and looks at you guys. You both try to turn down the branch to the house at the same time.
Oh, sorry, I bumped into you there. Hello.
Kind of looks at you. He goes, "Are you Lyra Dream Shadow?
Yes?
If you could deliver this to your parents," and he like pulls out a parcel of papers and hands it to you.
Yeah, of course. Thanks.
Have a good day. And he just kind of turns around and starts running back through the like crowds of people.
I don't want to open anything, but I just want to look at titles of things. What do I have?
So there is no besides the name Lord and Lady Dream Shadow written on it, there's no indication of what's inside it.
Okay. Okay, I'll just take.
Sorry, I'm just watching my dog just brutally murder a stuffed animal.
Horrifying.
What they do?
She's staring at me while she does it, though.
Oh, probably a threat.
I promise.
Most definitely.
Matt Lord.
Oh boy. Oh hey Matt. So you head back down the path, and when you walk inside your house, I forgot we have a Dream Shadow house.
We do have a Dream Shadow house.
Oh. Dream Shadow house, so nice. When you guys get inside, let me just... When you guys get inside, Lyra's parents are standing there. It's like they've been waiting for you to arrive.
Mom, Dad, we weren't out that. Come on. Well, actually, what time is it?
It is the next day.
Oh.
Lyra.
Oh. Sorry.
It is morning.
Sorry. In my defense, I don't have a defense. Also, someone had mail for you on the way in, and I'll hand that to them.
While your mom your mom steps forward and takes the mail and opens it, and your father looks at you and goes, "Where did you even go? The upper city's not open this late."
We
Say we went camping.
okay. we
I like the concept that you looked at her and spoke that in her mind, but you still whispered it.
Yeah.
we went camping.
Where were you camping?
I'm gonna turn to
The mines.
the mines. Wait, not the mines. That's dangerous.
I stand by it.
Elliot went to the mines.
And the rest of you?
We we're looking for Elliot. It was in the mines.
Nusa just looks at Nusa just looks at
Roll
Lyra,
deception.
looks at her parents, and goes, "We went to the most boring bar in the lower city." And Lyra read a book.
I did read a book. It was wonderful.
That seems more apt. Give me a perception check, just everyone. Grumble, grumble, grumble at you too.
Grumble.
She's being so sad and dramatic.
She is being sad and dramatic, and I don't know why.
Not very good.
8.
I got a 9.
Man, we're really perceptive today.
You're perceiving so hard right
None of you
Oh.
none of you notice anything.
Oh my god, we're so good at perception.
Look, I was up all night long.
We know.
Wait.
Wait, no, I'm not gonna say that.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, none of you notice anything, and he looks at you, Lyra, and goes, "Lyra, you're an adult. You don't have to lie about where you've been. You should be honest."
Yeah, it's yeah, I guess. It's just weird, I
Just
haven't
in
been
your
back
mind,
since
you're
I was
gonna hear. But lying is fun.
I mean, to be fair, you were standing there in a way that would probably put her under some level of social pressure when we got back.
Oh, well, we were headed out for a walk. It's just happened to be a
Just so
coincidence, truly.
Yeah. So it's just, it's been a while since I've been back. I was kind of immediately like 17 again, Anyway, yeah, have a good walk, you guys. Anything interesting in the mail?
When you guys look back at Lyra's mom, her face is like ash pale.
You all right?
With just kind of a look of fear as she reads this message. She looks up at your father and then kind of at you and says, "The Elven delegation arrived early. They've pushed the trial up till tomorrow."
Okay.
There's an elven delegation here.
Newson and Elliot would look exactly the same amount of concerned.
Well, yes, there was an elven delegation that was coming in for the trial.
Oh,
What
great.
do the elves have to do with
Oh.
with Stip Vale's politics?
Well, Likely they've made some deal to for trade. If you have enough money, you seem to get involved in everyone's politics.
Oh, great. There's no way this could go poorly. The elves always keep their deals.
Well, then I guess we will just have to ruin their deal.
They also always get the deals they want.
Catch 22 there. So, okay. Are we even prepared for the trial? I thought we had so much time.
Well, me and your mother have been preparing since we found out. Do you know what you're going to say?
No, I have no idea. What are they gonna ask me?
We don't know, but if you have any secrets, best to find a way to cover them up.
Get them.
Qualifies as a secret.
The thing, I have no idea. I don't know what I don't know. Wait, I don't know what I know.
I don't know what I know.
We could. And your father kind of puts his hand on his chin and he goes, political delegations are welcome in the trial. And outside of witnesses, nobody else would be. And he kind of looks at News and he goes, how would you like to be the political delegation from the Minotaur peoples?
Well, I suppose there's not really another option.
Unless you'd rather be a witness.
Well, I wasn't here, so I mean, I guess I could technically be a character witness, but I don't know if my several weeks of traveling with Lyra will do much to sway them. That being said, I don't know that any input that I have is going to do much convincing on the part of elves.
Well, the elves aren't a part of the council. They don't make the decision. They're only there to witness.
I see.
And you, Elliot, you've known our daughter for several years. Would you be a
Yes.
character witness?
I don't know that you want me on the stand.
Why would we not?
Well, if there's elven delegations there, I might be recognized, and quite frankly, I might only hurt your case.
Well, then Lyra will have to be questioned alone.
Gosh.
I
But-
mean, perhaps we could be made to look differently, but still be Lyra's friends?
Well,
Right,
there
'cause
will
I feel like it
definitely be a
helps.
zone of truth.
Oof.
I
Well, okay, I don't know how
we
to
don't
fix
have to lie about what we know about Lyra. I
Well,
don't know
what's their
much
first
about
question in any
magic.
court of law? What's your name? And
Your
that
name.
one's gonna be tough for me.
Ooh,
I see.
it's not great.
He's
You know,
gonna the dad's gonna walk out with his wife and he's gonna pat you on the shoulder and just almost jokingly say, it's a shame you can't just get a new name somewhere and walk out the door.
Nah, I can't give up my name. That would be bad for business.
So far your only business is getting warrants put out on you.
Exactly. All of that progress is lost if I lose my name.
Then you'll have to
Well-
start all over with new warrants.
Exactly.
it would be really helpful to at least have someone say that I wasn't, I guess, in town.
I mean, I will be perfectly happy to speak on your behalf,
well, you
Lyra,
weren't there when everything happened.
but I was with you, not in town. This didn't happen that
Well,
long ago.
Yeah, but it happened when we were still at the academy.
Oh, at the academy.
Yeah.
I see. I see. Hmm. Perhaps you could show some evidence of your enrollment at the time? Physical
Yeah, that
proof?
would be problematic. Especially if there's an elven
Um,
delegation there. We maybe
yeah,
didn't leave under the best circumstances.
yeah, yeah, I definitely don't think I can get my transcript. I think they'd be a little mad. So, wait a second. I can't get my
I
transcripts.
It's okay, you were there for the knowledge.
But did I pass my last class? What if I
I f I You
failed
didn't.
out of
You're
wizarding.
worst wizard 2019.
did? 2019. Oh, yeah. So
See, and
maybe I could get my transcript.
I'd be
I wonder
curious
if
to know
the
who's in this witness delegation and why they'd be sent. What
as am I.
are they are they contributing to the argument like against Lyra's parents? They
No, I
can't have
think they're.
possibly witnessed what happened
I think they're
here because
just.
they just got here.
I think they're just observing. Like they want to be
They're
in the
just
room.
here to meddle.
Yeah. I don't. I don't know what side they'd come out on.
Hmm.
Okay, what if Elliot, my parents adopted you, then you would have a different name.
Uh, That is, definitely an
That
option.
then you would be Elliot Dream Shadow.
Yeah, which I'm sure wouldn't cause any questions at all.
What do you think the circus would kidnap some of our old college buddies? I mean,
I
borrow.
think,
Uh,
to be fair, I think the kobolds would do anything for extra memories.
ooh.
Interesting.
They
Has
do
anyone
like to
cheated a zone of
gamble.
truth?
I think that would be a question for you.
I guess.
Unless I can hit the zone of truth into not functioning, I don't think I will be very helpful in that case.
Well, the
I'm very
cast
new
You
to
have
this magic thing.
for a
do you have
second.
dispel magic? Somebody or
Oh, 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 oh.
Lyra?
For a
But
second,
don't they notice if I dispel the zone of?
No, but if it's a low enough level spell, I can put it in my amulet, and only when I lie we can dispel the zone.
Hmm.
If I lie, as a backup.
I think that you might have dispel, don't you?
Nope.
What? Okay. um,
Out of character. You
wait,
guys
I thought.
are
I think
practical
I.
casters and you don't have dispel magic.
I think that I
God
was
damn
like,
it.
look, I think I assumed that Isaac would take it, and then Isaac said I would take it.
I
Yeah.
also don't know what level it is.
Oh, maybe it's not even the.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there.
I don't see it on the list of possible spells, so I
Okay,
think it's just too high level.
okay, that's
Bummer.
that is a bummer.
Well,
I
perhaps
guess.
wait, your parents are magically inclined. Perhaps they could put it
But if it's
into
above first level, it can't go in the amulet.
Oh, I see. It is only for
Yeah,
small spells.
it is.
From wizard school, do we know any
It
like
is third
way that people
level.
have historically gotten around zone of
a
truth?
lie of omission doesn't factor in the zone of truth.
See?
Okay.
You just tell the truth without telling everything.
Maybe you could say like,
I go by Elliot.
yeah,
Yeah. Elliot is
What if they're like, what
relatively
is
good
your...
at lying when
Yeah,
he doesn't fall face first, into a guard.
right, right.
Look, listen.
Can you lie so well you can confuse a zone of truth?
If I don't know the truth, actually, hold up. If I don't know the truth,
Oh. Hmm.
Isaac needs to do some. Elliot needs to remember how Zone of Truth works. Zone of Truth.
You know.
D&D 5e.
Well, you make a
He's
zone
looking
of truth.
deeply in his mind.
Minoru, glad you're here. You also seem glad you're here. Well, there is a saving throw on Zone of Truth. So if you beat the saving throw, you can just lie freely.
Oh.
Interesting. I can only imagine that saving throw is going to be high. So let's buff the shit out of each other.
Okay, okay. Let's see, what have I got?
What?
What have I got?
I'm not even gonna lie. Sky, when you said if Newson can't hit it, they can't beat it, I was like, well, it's cast by a caster, so technically you can hit a Zone of Truth and then not working anymore.
True.
I guess that is true. I just have to find who's casting it and take them out very subtly, which I am definitely good at. I'm very subtle.
Okay. Don't immediately have anything to buff you with.
Yeah, that's the problem. We could go back down to the city.
Yeah,
Perhaps.
true.
I mean, I do have a little bit of extra coin now. Perhaps there would be something in the fancier shops in this area.
At some point, you guys should probably sleep, by the way.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
we
yeah.
could stay up all night.
You're about a half second away from hitting a level of exhaustion.
Oof, that would be rough. Okay, I say we...
Well, I
Well,
have to go back to my room to combine my coin anyway, so...
yeah. And if we sleep through the day, we'll have, like, the night, basically.
Yeah.
Yes. And
So-
then, so we can perhaps find something to help out in the area.
Guys, we should go buy trucks. I wonder if there's a drug. I wonder if there's a drug that makes you just sort of like replace your life with a fantasy. Because it's very
Now.
specifically worded a deliberate lie. So if I just replace my memories,
But then, will you be any help to me?
drugs wear off. Yeah, but like if you could come up with the fake life, you know, it also sounds like something that would be a drug, in a capitalist society. You just replace your life. VR, anybody?
Replace your life with a temporary better life.
Exactly. For money.
It does seem like something someone would make up in a kind of like futuristic city like this. So that the people, but I feel like that would be something found in the lower levels.
Yes.
Well, we will sleep and then we
Yes.
can
Yeah.
see if we can find anything. One last look out into the city.
All right.
Hopefully we can
So you guys
figure
go.
out a plan.
So you guys go to sleep. You rest up. I'm just gonna leave your tokens where they're at.
Okay.
You guys go to sleep and you rest up. And in the morning, when you guys make your way out to the central area, you hear a bunch of, or I guess towards the evening, you hear a bunch of noises coming from the kitchen.
Oh my god, they're finally cleaning up. Also, I'm starving. To the freezer.
They probably have more blood sausages in here somewhere. You weirdo.
I bet they do.
Yeah, I'll pop in there. Sure. What is it? Does it
I'm
sound
going
like
in the blue kitchen.
It doesn't sound like anybody's cleaning anything. It sounds like a bunch of racket.
Oh, what? Okay.
Guys, they're looting.
What's in the blue kitchen?
When you enter the blue kitchen, the first thing you notice is that there's 3 kobolds just going through drawers and just taking food and stuffing it in pockets.
Hey!
Oh, good.
Did you 3 follow us?
One of the kobolds looks up at you and goes, "This your house?"
Well,
Oh, yeah,
technically
it's-
it's Lyra's house.
It's my house. Well, yeah.
Huh.
The answer is yes.
He kind of looks at you and goes, "Huh," and he turns around and looks at the other 2 kobolds and goes, "Take whatever you want. It's Wizard Lady's house.
Well,
It's not
yeah,
Steve."
fair
Proceed
enough.
to
And then
continue doing exactly what they were doing before.
He looks back at you and goes, "It's not stealing if house is friend's house."
Um, yeah,
No, that's good to
Okay.
know.
interesting.
Just don't tell them about the neighbor's jewelry. I
They
said out loud to Lyra.
they kind of as he says, "Take what you want." They go from stuffing their pockets to suddenly all 3 of them have bags and they're just stuffing things in the bags.
Oh, okay. Sure. Okay, whatever. Wait, so would you guys tell us a little more about names and how you maybe temporarily get rid of one for a little while?
You give away.
I have 2 names.
You give both away?
No, I just want to buy one.
Oh.
Can you assume a different name if you still have the other 2? Is the question.
I mean, the question is, can I just make my second one more official?
If have two names, can always say one name, but if go bad, makes brain hurt.
Hmm.
Yeah, that makes loads of sense. Okay.
Anyway, why you need more name?
Oh, so we can
Well-
lie in a zone of truth.
Yes, that's pretty much it.
Zone of truth, easy.
Okay.
Is that so?
How easy?
Don't know nothing, can't tell lie.
Exactly. That's what I was saying the other day. That it works better for you guys though,
Why?
because you don't know nothing.
Kobold know many things. Like how well wizard men fly.
I don't.
Yeah.
No, Wizard Man good at fall.
No, he good
I
at fly
am
for
now.
he good at fly for a little bit.
I guess the falling is part of the flying, isn't it?
Crash landing, still landing.
Just falling with style, as I was told as a youth.
Mm-hmm.
Couldn't tell you where. It
Very.
must have been a book.
Must have been.
Anyway,
What are the other options, Lyra?
Well, okay. I guess we could go get your memory taken away and then give it back to you after.
why you
That
need
seems
why
unfortunate.
you need memories taken away? What do zone truth with?
What do you mean?
So
Why
Elliot's got secrets that he doesn't want to say in a public space.
so just
So-
don't go in zone of truth.
That is not an option
Well, it's
Why is not option?
because Wizard Lady and her family are in trouble, and we need to speak on their character. And it is highly likely that we will have to enter a zone of truth so that they know that we're not lying.
Why not just have Wizard Lady change name? Then no half go.
You can
Her
change
family.
someone's name with magic? I guess alter memories?
You just give name away and take new name.
but we can't physically give our names away. We don't have that kind of magic.
So you need go hedge.
Yes.
Okay. And he kind of walks over and he gestures for you, Elliot and Lyra, to come through the door.
Wait, but if I give away, but I feel like I need to show up to this trial.
You don't have to give away your name, but
Okay.
one of us has to be there to receive it.
Right.
As you two step through the door, the kobold closes the doors behind you, and he pulls a key out of his pocket. And the key literally looks exactly like a tree, except the, the tines on the end of the key look like tree roots, and he sticks it in the door and turns it, pulls it out, looks at you, and goes, "Okay, you can go hedge now."
Thanks.
Okay.
Gave you that. That seems much easier than simply getting lost.
He looks at you and he goes, "You know, you have one too. Yours different
Oh.
though."
Is it a sword?
Yeah.
A sword, which is a key to death?
The kobold
My
kind of
axe?
looks at you all and goes, You need talk with friends about things." And then just goes back to stuffing bags full of food.
Well, shall we?
Yeah.
Sure.
Can you guys see on my camera the absolute murder going on behind me?
Yeah.
Just barely, yeah.
She is absolutely destroying that thing.
I can only assume it's snowy outside there.
It is.
Yeah.
And inside.
It's not snowy inside, you silly goober.
Do you see all that white fluff on the ground?
No, that's just his dandruff.
Hey,
Sorry. Anyways, guys, I've come up with a convoluted plan.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Should we step through the
I-
door or talk about it before we step through?
Well, we can. I was gonna say, I buy the memory of someone else giving up their name, and then remove the memory of me coming up with this plan.
That could work.
That way, I don't know that I still have my name, and you guys can tell me later.
Well,
I don't know. I think we'd have
Or-
to ask.
yeah, I feel like if you give your name to Newsin, she can give it back.
That's true.
Yeah, I don't have to use it.
Yeah. And Newsin isn't going to be in the zone of truth, so it's probably
Oh yeah, that's much easier.
yeah.
How does one go transacting names?
I suppose that we have to have it removed like a memory. That was my assumption anyway. That being said, I guess technically the creature that we met in the catacombs didn't want to give me his name just from asking. So perhaps it's Zorbek, the spectator. I asked for his name and he refused to give it to me. So perhaps it's as simple as give me your name and then you give it to me. But I think we should probably go ask to be sure.
Yeah, let's go ask.
The kobold looks at you as you guys are trying to figure this out. He goes, "You trade names before."
We have?
Yeah. That's why I Pete.
Oh. We did. Didn't
She used to be me, but now my name.
Yeah.
Oh. No, it was Bob, wasn't it?
I think it was.
We called you Bob.
Took don't know.
Yeah.
Took has lots of names. I'm being assaulted by Dungeon Dog.
You really are.
Pepper just wants the toy back.
I didn't take the toy away.
No,
To
she
lick
just wants
your
whatever
mouse
you're
pad,
putting in your
apparently.
mouth. If you have something in your mouth, she wants it in her mouth.
You don't want tobacco. Popo.
She says, I don't know the difference.
She's like, I absolutely do. So,
To the
yeah.
hedge.
Yeah, so you guys step through this door
Mhm.
and step right out of the front flaps of one of the carnival buildings.
Interesting. Well, back again, I see. That was a lot easier than the first time, I gotta say.
I know.
Hua.
I believe it was. Anyway.
I do not remember which tent was the one that took us to the mountain.
Well, don't the doors like if you know where you're
Just
going?
take you where you want to go. It
Yeah.
might be.
Hey. Missy. You might have to take a brief break.
Yeah.
Just giving you the sass.
Trying to do something with a mat, Missy. Can you not? Please and thanks. Oh my gosh.
Not too squat.
There. You happy? You get all the scratches now. Yeah. Yeah, you're on the ground. You don't even know. What do you want from me? Anyways, yeah, it doesn't really matter what tent you guys go in.
All right, well. Elliot, yeah, Elliot, do you want to lead the way, or are we just
Yeah,
walking?
follow me to the tent.
Walk into tent.
Cool. As the three of you guys go into the tent, give me wisdom saving throws.
Oh boy.
Damn straight we do.
Did you forget about that part?
No, I didn't, because I was the only one that never failed, but I'm not feeling as... Well, never mind. I got a 16. I was gonna say I'm not feeling as lucky today, but, you know...
Oof. Oh.
We instantly lose Lyra.
Not good.
That's a bummer. Don't worry, I'll be there in like 10 minutes when this dice roll takes.
Elliot and Newton, you guys come out in the ladies' tent.
Oh.
Lyra, you do not.
Oh.
Oh no. Newton kind of looks around and then just says, God damn it.
Look, it's just how it is, alright?
The lady leans forward out of her little, like, back room and says, back so soon?
Yes. We were wondering how we exchange names.
Or you just give
You
or
seem
take them?
educated. So I just say, hey, Newton, I have my old name.
Well, you have to be more specific than that. It'd be something along the lines of, I give you the name...
I see.
And I don't have to use it when I receive it?
No, it just becomes yours.
I see. Okay. Is it memorially lost when you give it away?
Well, no, you still remember the name, you just don't remember it as being you. Dungeon Doggo, if you bite me one more time. Alright, that's it. We're throwing hands. Come here.
Oh my God. Dungeon Doggo in the red pit.
Dungeon Doggo has been lifted.
Oh my God.
Oh, she licked my face.
Where's everyone else? We'll get somebody else to play with you, Bella.
That's how I feel. Dungeon Doggo actually just wanted to be in my lap.
Yeah.
Oh.
She's content
Good
now.
Dungeon Dog.
Yeah, she calmed down as soon as she got in the lap.
Naturally. I would.
Naturally.
Oh,
All
Well
right.
then, this was a significantly easier process than we thought it was going to be.
Right?
Well then, perchance, do you know if anybody here sells wares that can enhance abilities?
Oh, what kind of abilities?
Charisma.
Well,
Silver tongue potion, maybe?
Uh, Unfortunately, I think you'll find that everybody in here would like everybody else to keep their charisma exactly where it's at. You can see how charisma
Bummer.
would be a dangerous commodity here.
yes, I guess you could convince people to give up quite a lot that way.
You could.
Well, I mean, maybe it's worth looking around to see if there's anything useful like your amulet. Perhaps something that can hold a higher level spell. Who knows?
Yeah. To the magic store. This
If
time
you're
I'm gonna
going,
grab.
if you're going to the store, you're going to be needing more currency, I'd assume.
No, we actually still have most of the stuff we had before.
Yeah, I mean, do you know, could you give us like an average sunk cost?
Of a magic item in the hedge?
Yes.
Oh, anywhere between 100 and 150 memories.
Bruh. How do you get that kind of memory without totally forgetting who you are?
The
By
kobolds
selling a
seem to
magic
do it.
item.
The kobolds seem to do it fairly regularly.
The kobolds don't remember who they are.
No, but they do have quite a few magic items.
Maybe we can work out a loan deal with them.
The murder continues.
Can't believe Dungeon Doggo is doing my job for me. I'm
Murdering
supposed
Rudolph?
to be the killer. being the fighter in general.
She didn't like his red nose.
Yeah. She wasn't it. She was embracing her inner bull. Oh my god, she knows it's go time.
Woo! Anyways.
Well, you know, you really gotta learn more about it, I think.
Oh, I'm sure you'll pick it up with time. Everyone does.
Well, then I guess we need to find Lyra. Maybe she'll turn up when we walk out of the tent.
Yes, yes.
Is there any way to go between these tents without getting lost?
Well, the more you do it, the easier it is to not get lost.
Oh, I see.
It comes with practice.
What if I want to get lost?
Then you wander through the tent, preferably drunk.
Yeah. I mean, the same way that we got here in the first place, I think.
Very few people have have keys to the carnival.
Yeah, that's fair.
Lyra.
Alright.
yeah, exciting.
You
Where-
walk through the tent and find yourself walking out of a cave in a swamp in front of a small hut.
Okay. Now we're
Not your swamp. Don't go in.
I'll walk towards the hut, but be kind of like saying, "Hello, anyone home?"
From inside, you hear a voice that almost sounds familiar. Go, hello? Is somebody visiting?
I guess so. I don't really mean to be. And then it's like, "Do you mind if I come in?"
You hear kind of a pause behind the door, and the door opens slightly, and it says, "Do you need me to say yes, or would you just prefer it?"
That's a great question. Are there any other doors that I can see that are like? Is there a door anywhere else in the vicinity?
No, it's only this one door.
Well, you see, I think I need to open a door to get somewhere else. So I guess I would very much appreciate it, but if you said no, I guess I would try to find a different door.
Well, if you just need a door, you can go back through the cave, but I thought you were visiting.
Oh, then I don't need you to say yes, I guess. But I am curious now.
Well, the door's open in front of you.
Wait, what? Wait, she opened it, or they opened
Yeah,
it?
the door's open.
Oh, so you don't mind if I pop in then?
I'm going to say again, do you need me to say yes, or would you just prefer to come in?
I would just prefer to come in. I don't need you to say yes.
Then by all means.
Okay. Lyra will pop in.
Uh, you almost feel like you hit a wall at the threshold.
Oh, I don't think your house likes me very much. And also my nose is sore.
Oh, you're one of those types. You can come in, you can come in.
What does that mean? Does it let me through now as
It
I,
does.
carefully... Oh. Okay. Why did your house not like me?
Oh, it has nothing to do with the house. That's a you thing.
I don't like the house, but I think it's sort of cozy. I want to look around. Is it actually cozy?
It is, and you see a woman, like, on the far side of the house with her back turned to you, and you feel like you recognize her.
Do I know you from somewhere?
She turns around and looks at you and goes, "Oh my god, Lyra?" And you realize that it is Marta Meadowsun.
Oh, hi. Lyra is in shock. She's like, "Hi, how how are you?"
Oh, I'm doing wonderfully. How are you, though? Last I saw you, your parents were shipping you off to that preppy college.
Yeah, um, yeah. Lyra is like barely holding back tears, like she is very upset. She's just like, what brings you here?
To my home or to the hedge?
I guess, well, to the hedge.
Well, after the accident, I wandered for a while. I woke up before the rest of you, so I wandered to get help. And before I knew it, I was here instead of in Stepvale.
Wait, so have you been back?
Oh, no, no, no. Why would I want to go back? This place is amazing.
Huh.
There's so
Well,
much untapped magic here.
yeah. Well, you know that I'm really sorry for what happened, right?
Oh, don't even worry about it. It's not like you intended for it to happen.
Yeah, but I still wasn't careful enough.
I think by the fact that we're both here, we both know that nothing fun comes out of being careful, Lyra.
I guess. Oh gosh, it's really good to see you again. What have you been doing? What's your project been?
Well, I'm trying to harness the well, let's see, it's a little bit complicated. There was a massive burst of energy in this realm a few months ago. I'm mostly trying to figure out where it came from.
Have you had any luck? Do you think that's... Oh, I guess you wouldn't know. Um, you see, the all the airships stopped working, like the magic in them, at the same time. It was really horrible, a big disaster. I was at school, but my parents were there. Now, wait. Um, it's not been too great for them. Do you think that's good?
It could be. Hmm.
And you've had no luck with figuring out...
Finding the source? No. Alright, guys, Dungeon Doggo really has to go out, so I hate to
Oh, okay.
pause it in the middle of a conversation, but we gotta cut to
No,
an
that's
intermission
fine.
real quick.
Cool.
Okay.
Everybody, we will be back with more D&D after the break. And after that brief delay, we're back. Yeah, so Lyra, she looks at you and she goes, yes, I haven't been able to find anything conclusive yet. It seems like whatever it was echoed from several
I'm
points
doing my
within the
part.
hedge, though.
Huh. Strange. Were you able to isolate these points at all, or just
Well, I'm working on it. Also, Sharkbot, thanks for the follow. And hello, how you doing? Or not the follow, thanks for the sub. Ooh, those are different things.
Marginally.
2 months. The streak continues. But she goes, well, it echoed from several points, almost in the cardinal directions of the hedge. And then the day it happened, there were these streaks of almost electricity across the sky. It was very interesting.
Huh. Well, this means that it wasn't my parents that all. Well,
Yeah,
that
who's accusing your parents?
part.
Cardin. Did you not stay friends?
And I didn't.
Oh, you're kind of cutting out, Rosie.
Oh,
Okay, so
I-
that's not just me.
I didn't talk to anyone after the thing. I honestly thought y'all would hate.
Well, I did for a bit. And then I had more pressing things to worry about.
Well, yeah, he's yeah, I still upset, definitely. And yeah, and my parents are in some hot water now with everything. There's a trial tomorrow. But if there's some way, I guess if there's some way to show that that the problem wasn't isolated to the airships, maybe that would be good evidence. Any ideas?
Hmm. Well, you can't tell them about the hedge.
Yeah, I don't think I.
Well, even if you tried to, they wouldn't believe you.
Oh.
Unless you've been here, you can't.
That's good to know.
Hmm. She kind of tilts her head. Did anything else happen in the world when the airships fell?
Does Lyra know that anything happened?
Has Newson told Lyra about what happened in the Minotaur? Well, Lyra had the memory under the other world tree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I got this memory a while ago. It's it's like there was a big tree, kind of like Stipville's one, and I was turning to stone, but I wasn't me, but I was turning to stone. I don't know if that's connected though. I don't know when the memory.
Hmm. This is an interesting prospect. Well, maybe if you could find more memories of events such as that, you'd be able to build a better case.
Yeah, that's a good thought. Gosh, well, thank you. Um, and I guess, well, what else? Are you just doing your research then, or is there anything you do?
Well, I live here now.
What's that like?
It's different.
I'll bet. And also, time works all different here. How long have you been here?
Oh, somewhere around 20 years. You can
Oh,
find
wow.
these nice little pockets of space where you don't age in the hedge.
Oh, that's wonderful. I guess I should have noticed, really.
Not to mention the myths and legends surrounding this place that the people within it have are extraordinary. From a from a humanitarian perspective and an anthropology perspective, this place is grander than anything we have on the over the the material plane.
Oh, I'm sure. And I think I saw someone like some really old style clothing. I'll bet there's even time capsules of people walking around. How fascinating would that be?
Oh, well, where were you? Were you at the market, the circus?
We were at the circus.
Ah, well, people tend to just get stuck there.
Oh. Huh.
Yes, those who wander in don't always have the strength to wander out.
I had such trouble getting in here the first time. I couldn't I couldn't just stop thinking for 1 second.
Well, I
I'd
could.
get like blindingly.
Well, I'm fairly sure I only got in here because your little machine gave me a concussion.
Yeah, again, I'm really sorry about that.
And as I said before, you are forgiven. I'm not worried about any of it.
Well, I guess I might need to go find my friends. I brought two. Well, I didn't. I've been hanging out with a couple of people. Someone from school, and then someone I met on the road. Two people I met. And we're actually trying to get to the place where you extract memories, but I'm not very good at these doors. I'm generally bad at them.
Ah, well, that makes sense. You've always been an overthinker.
Yeah, yeah. Well,
Any,
mhm.
anyways, for a moment I thought you were going to ask me to leave. So,
Well, want to? Seem really happy.
well, it seems like you're in deep water. And she pulls out it kind of looks like a crystal that's faintly glowing from within. She hands it to you and goes, "But if you need me at the trial, break that and I'll make an appearance."
You really wouldn't mind? That'd be really helpful. I think they're gonna want to. Or, well, my parents think that it'll help well, I guess Cardin is trying to take credit for the machine that I made. And my
And
parents think it'll help somehow.
and
It
that's
doesn't?
related to the try. I mean, I guess if you discredit, I guess if you could prove that he was acting in bad faith.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm a little skeptical if it'll work or not, but I don't know. My parents seem to think it'll help somehow.
Well, if you need me, I'll be there. And you might want to work on you might want to work on the way you ask for people to let you inside. It's going to be
Oh,
problematic if you have to make it so clear before you enter every dwelling.
wait, what do you mean?
Well, you couldn't cross the threshold.
Oh. Does yeah, does your house doesn't like me or something like that?
I would be surprised if it's an isolated incident to just my home, Lyra.
Oh. Wonder why that's weird.
Well, off with you then.
Alright.
Best to be safe.
Thank you again. And Lyra was gonna try to go cave again.
Actually, when you go out the door, you pop back out in the carnival.
Oh, okay.
You actually pop out of the door and run into the back of Lulin and Elliot. Or Newson and Elliot. Kind of
Ow.
stumble out and
Oh.
directly into them.
Oh, hi guys!
How was your side mission?
It was, I saw Marta again. Well,
Ooh.
she was my friend.
Ah, yes.
You know,
Childhood friends. Always fun.
maybe I should tell her mom because I don't think she's been out of here since, since my machine exploded.
Did you give her, like, her memory of the machine to prove that it was yours or anything?
Oh no, not at all. But I have this, which will call her to me. So she said she wouldn't mind, you know, speaking up for the trial.
Yeah, can I see that?
Okay, don't break it though. I'm gonna use it at the trial, not now.
Okay. Um. Oh wait, do I? I lied. I do not have identify.
Oh, I do.
Carry on. Have it back. You should identify that.
These fucking wizards.
That's a good point,
They
actually.
don't have identify. They don't have dispel magic.
Dispel magic. Here, I'll look it up. What level it is.
It's
Wait.
3.
Oh yeah, I have
Level 3.
identified.
Okay. See, I couldn't have it. I told you.
I can't wait till they both pick it up because they expect the other one not to, though.
You know
Right.
it's gonna happen.
We're gonna be dispelling all the magic.
Well, okay. Well, that is a good point. I do definitely want to identify this. But is there anything else we want to do here before that?
I'm good, Shark.
Well, I'm gonna go find a quiet. Well, do you think I have to give someone's name away here?
I mean, it wouldn't
I don't
hurt,
think
probably.
so. I mean, yeah, probably better to do it here than not.
All right.
Oh yeah, and apparently the circus is like secret. Like you can't tell anyone who hasn't been about it, or they won't believe. So anything that happens in here might not be subject to zone of truth.
Oh, that's perfect. Let's do all of the crime here. It's like international waters.
As you say that, one of the performers is walking by you, and they stop, and they turn and look at you and go, "Please don't."
Sorry.
Yeah,
No,
could be a
you're
noun
right.
Somehow
I
I
change
won't.
think you're not the
crime.
only person who's ever thought that.
It'd be a shame for you to have to end up as part of the act.
Oh.
My life has always been an act. Anyways,
Turns emo for 1 second.
You know, I thought it was rogues that were just the emo ones, but it turns out wizards can be too.
true.
What
Wizards
an
can
angst
be.
wizard.
Emo wizard.
The man looks at you and goes, "Ah, but our acts are entertaining."
It's true.
Damn. Savage.
Oh. Wow.
I guess I perform simply for the performance, not for the coin. Which makes me the worst performer ever.
Okay.
You're one of those method
Well,
actors that
if
does
you're-
a solo show.
If you're
For
ever
no one.
looking for a job, our trapeze artists loved you. They said you
Of
could come
course
back
they-
anytime.
He is good to throw.
I just have that like throwable body.
You're very
I think it's my eyes.
No, with the pointed ears and all that. I would just say it's because you're much more aerodynamic.
Ah, yes. No, that'll do it.
Like a bullet. I mean,
Like
an
a
arrow.
bullet indeed.
They kind of walk over and they look at you, and this person is wearing like almost what you would expect from like a Renaissance era noble. Very poofy clothes. Very fancy. And they walk up and they look at Elliot. They go, yes, we could sharpen the nose a bit. Maybe get rid of the... Well, you don't really have any facial hair, but we could put the hair back, yes. I think we could make you much more aerodynamic if we needed to.
Nice. Very good.
Really just
I'll keep that
sharpen
in
up
mind
some
for the
of your
next time they need
features.
to throw me.
Yeah, I'll be sure to keep all those notes in mind.
Right?
I'm sure there's a throwing.
Do you have a handbook out? I'd love to buy a book if you have one published.
The person kind
It's gonna
of...
be the title. The title is like, "Throwing is easy, landing's the hard part."
That's the next time we go to the library, that's gonna be a book there.
Yeah.
What
I
an
feel like if you get
interesting
published in the
concept.
Hedge, the books just appear in libraries throughout the world.
Mm-hmm.
What an interesting concept, writing a book. No, I think I'd rather just trade for the information I need, thank you.
Well,
And that's how
fair
books
enough.
usually works.
Do they not like reading here?
Right?
Well, it's
I sort of lean over
it's-
and like, they obviously haven't heard about Piersano, the wizard who sells all of the textbooks for colleges. Makes
Man,
loads of
that guy
coin
makes
off
a
of that.
killing.
Yeah.
He changes
Literally.
one sentence, and then you have to buy a whole new set of books.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You should see how he actually makes a killing, though, the performer says to you. Students' tears are a
Interesting.
very important item for making magical potions involving intelligence.
Lyra's writing that down.
Lyra's like, "I'm valuable?" Question mark.
If I cry into a vial, can sell?
Get grad student? Question mark.
Cry?
Be grad student. Bullet point cry. Bullet point get more bottles. Well
Okay,
then, I
was there-
suppose we could try visiting the market here, but it seems like we'd probably have better luck using gold back on the mainland.
Or
Ah,
did
yes,
you
the
two do your
mainland.
name exchange yet?
Oh yeah, we need to do that here.
Yes.
Goes and finds a quiet corner.
Oh yeah. Well, just say specifically that you're giving it to me, and I don't think anyone can intercept. But yes, get away.
Well,
from
I mean,
everybody.
I'm not worried about intercepts. I'm worried about spies.
Ah.
Looks around corner for the kobolds.
One of the kobolds is just sitting on a crate and waves at you.
Howdy.
Back.
It's all right. They already know. I don't know how, but they do.
They just send me, let you get back with key.
Oh,
Ah,
yes.
thank
That's
you.
very
that's very kind.
Yes. Which room, not Lyra's room? In house. We need know who good take from, who not good take from.
Oh, actually, yes. You could take anything from my room. Okay, it's she tells them which one it is.
Okay, thank.
Yeah.
You have money stored in your room, Lyra.
Oh shoot! Wait, actually, can you leave my money?
The kobold is seemingly already sending the message on which room is yours.
Oh, that's fine.
Okay, I guess.
Anyways.
So, we shuffle
yes.
off into a corner.
Into a corner. And sorry, I'm shuffling all of my tabs. Got a lot of stuff going on, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
As
You
you
know,
do.
that's how it be.
Corn.
What?
As you do.
As I do. All right, News and Stormhorn. In exchange for 50 gold, I bestow you this name for the time prior to the end of the trial. You are known as Edril Woozerwin. God, that is a hard one to say. I should have used a better. Damn, PT, you right.
I mean, we can just use the last name on your profile. It's fine. It's fine.
Because it's got to be Elven, you know. Anyways, here
Windsorwin.
I'll just Winzorg.
Windsorwin.
Winzin?
Windsorwin.
Winzorwin. Yes. You will be known as Edward. Guys, this is what I read in class.
News. The kobold looks at Newson and goes, "Hi, Edward."
No, I'm not using the name. I'm just holding it.
Here you go. That's the name. Just pretending that I spoke correctly.
No.
I just put it in the group chat.
No,
That's fine.
you chose it. Speak it correctly.
Edril Werzunen.
There's an N in there, my guy.
No, there isn't.
Yeah,
Arendelle.
Arendelle.
Got rid of the N. Boom. Easy. No, sorry.
Oh my, that is.
I realized PT was the only one that could be seen. That could see it.
Yeah.
I changed it in my backstory. The ultimate source of truth.
Yeah, where I can see it.
Yeah.
All right.
The only the
Newson,
I
you
literally
have
would
the
never
name
guessed how to
now.
spell that.
yeah, no, it's bad.
Also, when did we decide that I was gonna pay you for this?
Well, you see, if there's a transaction, that makes it a deal, and it makes it binding.
I guess
Is
that's
what I've
true.
decided.
You've decided it's 50 gold as well.
Also, he's just very poor.
Yeah.
Newsom
Well, you
gets
hold
up.
my name, you get gold, and then if you don't give it back, you get hurt by whatever deal transaction ensures deals here. Look, all I'm saying, I want
I
my
also
name
have
back.
to give you the money, or I'm going to get hurt. You also didn't
No.
say you had to give it back.
No, I am giving you money for holding my name.
Oh, I thought you
definitely.
I thought you were just imposing a price at the.
I
No.
thought so too. I thought you were selling it to me, and I'm like, bruh. A valuable name.
Nah, I am giving you gold to hold on to my name for a week and a half.
Got it. You mean a day?
Whatever it ends up being.
As long as it takes, I guess.
Okay.
Alright, I've removed 50 gold. Take your 50 gold and enjoy.
As you guys are hanging out kind of at the front of this thing, you guys hear just the sound of many, many footsteps in the distance.
There's an army invading! Quickly, run! Wait, we should probably check what it is first.
What's
I don't
Yeah,
think
what's-
armies can invade this place.
You'd be surprised how often armies just get lost.
Hmm.
I don't think Newsom
I
would
guess
be
that's
surprised.
Look,
What
I
was that,
haven't said
PT?
shit about that yet.
Oh, I see.
So I'm becoming more and more aware that I'm probably going to have to say something about that soon.
Yeah, sorry, I'm trying to find the dragon.
But after you gave the name, Newsom would probably just be like, "I see why you go by Elliot. That's a mouthful."
Oh yeah. It's much easier.
Yes.
Where is the dragon with the toe beans?
The Toby Dragon?
This guy knows exactly
Lion,
which one I'm.
it's a lion drake.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
You guys see a bunch of lion drakes right through. Heck yeah. Let me just
Like just running through wild.
No. With people on their backs.
Whoa.
In columns, like marching up to the front of the circus.
Well, I might stand wildly corrected.
Do we recognize any of like the banners or sigils or anything?
Is there any
You do
more
not, but
distinguishing
everybody on the backs of these things is wearing gleaming red armor. All plate.
I hate being wrong in this instance.
And just for chat, this is what those things look like.
It's so small.
Oh,
There he is.
There's the boy.
pew.
Oh boy.
How would you ride that? You would have to ride with your knees up to your chest because you can't put your. I guess you would ride it really close to the neck.
Yeah, or with your knees on the sides of its wings, like right in that crease.
Yeah, kneeling on it.
Pretty much. But yeah, these guys come up to the gate and kind of circle around the gate, as it looks like the very first one just runs into a wall of force at the front gate.
Does anyone else look remotely concerned?
Most people do.
Oh.
We should head out.
Oh, can I?
Yep.
Or can I ask the kobold? Is the kobold
Yeah, the kobold's still
Yeah.
there.
like?
Go back
You know
over
anything
to
about
Tube
these
and be
guys?
like, "What the hell is that?"
The kobold looks at you and goes, "Old King's coming back. Is not good.
Or should we leave? Or
They can't get in circus yet.
okay.
Yet.
They not strong enough.
Who is?
How do
the
they get
old
stronger?
king?
They do things in your world.
What's their why? What's their plan? Why would they want to get in?
They were in your world thousands years ago, and then Mean Boss Man kicked them out. And now they whatever big magic thing was, now they back.
Sound
As he says Mean Boss Man, you guys see the man in black walking towards the gate.
that is interesting. From where we are, will we be able to like hear what he says, or are we too far away?
He's not saying anything. He walks straight out of the gate.
Oh,
Out of the gate. He just goes straight through. Okay.
what's
You can hear him loud. Wait, what languages do you guys speak?
I'm pretty sure I just speak Minotaur in common.
I've
Dwarvish,
got
Elvish.
Celestial, Common, Draconic, and
Ooh, so you would understand him, Lyra.
oh,
In Celestial, he says you're not welcome here.
Oh, okay, interesting. Lyra's just listening in.
And you watch as these probably 20 people on their lion drakes kind of circle up around him in like a semicircle. And one of them responds with the Celestials claim this is part of their domain. And at this point, the man in black looks kind of angry. And as you watch, a silvery bluish axe appears in either one of his hands, and he says, "I told you you're not welcome here."
Ooh. I'm gonna whisper what he was saying to the group. So
Elliot's just gonna be like,
so in conclusion, this is way over our pay.
"You're getting
I'm
paid."
inclined to agree, but I do like his axe.
True, is he using it now?
The kobold kind of hops off his little crate, and he walks over, and Newson, he holds out the key to you.
Newson opens her hand and for him to drop it in.
And as he looks at you and he goes, "We gotta go help Boss Man."
I don't think that's safe.
Are you gonna be okay?
The kobold looks at you and goes, that's why we give you key. And then as he says we, you can see the other two kobolds walking out from different tents and just walking towards the gate.
Can I... Oh.
Can you what?
Oh, I was gonna try to buff them, but I just realized it's only a self buff.
The kobolds walk out the gate. And they're standing next to the man in black as these people kind of lower their spears at them.
That'll probably go well, right?
I don't know.
I suppose if he's been doing it for a long time. So
I can only imagine they don't show up
the...
here too regular.
Yeah. I mean, also the old king in our world or here? I didn't know there were kings here.
You mentioned they were on behalf of Celestials?
Yeah, they're speaking well.
Yeah, I know I shouldn't have skipped that day.
Yeah, it was a really interesting...
Elliot thinks back, well, I suppose that class wasn't just a day.
Yeah, it was not just...
Well, I mean, whatever.
I think you went once.
As you guys are watching, there's just a blinding ray of light, and stepping out of it is a 12-foot figure in just gleaming golden plate with 3 wings on either side of its back.
Whoa, wait, like bird wings or...
Like angel wings.
Oh.
All right, let's not push our luck. I think we actually ought to leave now.
Should leave? Okay.
Yeah.
I'm inclined to agree.
As you guys, are you guys using the key just on one of the tent doors?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'll take the key and what?
I'll take the key.
Okay. Newson hands the key to Elliot.
As you got, who's the last one through the door?
I guess me, because they're fighting over the key.
Is Newson?
No.
You can do...
No, once Newson handed the key over, she would wait for the other two to go through and then go through last.
Newson, as you step through the door, do you glance back to see what's happening at the gate?
Oh, definitely. I'm digging that axe.
You watch as the man in black takes a step as shadows just begin to billow out around him. And he seems to disappear as he appears appears next to the celestial and they just disappear in shadowy blackness, leaving the 3 kobolds surrounded by these 20 guys. And then as you watch the kobolds all pull something out of their pockets, crush them, and as you step through the gate, you watch them transforming into T-Rexes.
Oh my god. Big lizard.
And then you guys are back in the Dream Shadow House.
I think they're gonna be fine.
You think so? I'm really worried about them.
Well, as I was stepping through,
As the door closes behind Newton, Lyra and Elliot, you just hear a very loud roar from the other side of the door.
Yeah, they got real big there at the end.
I'm just gonna take the key.
I guess. Do you think they can get back through? Do we need to open the door for them again if they?
I think the kobolds are
they're working
adept
for the
at
big
getting
man.
in and out.
Yeah, that's
You
fair
could probably
enough.
just give them a new key.
I'm sure they'll come back for this one someday, but until that day comes, I'm gonna hide it.
You better keep it safe.
Yeah, that's probably good. I wonder how much
And
of
no
my
offense,
gold they
Lyra, I have the utmost confidence that we'll win this trial, but I'm not gonna hide it in this house.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, to be fair,
Well, maybe you should just
I
keep
guess
it
it
on
looks
you
the
and let's.
same in this world as it did in the other world.
Yeah, and I feel like maybe you should just keep it on you. It's probably a good way to escape things like
Yeah.
cells.
I mean,
You
if
know?
someone was chasing us and we just opened a
That's
door to
true.
another world
Mhm.
and jump through, that's probably a great way to not get caught.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right.
So we slept. We went in. What time are we looking at for the trial now?
Oh, you guys came out almost seconds after you went in.
Oh,
Okay, so
We
it's
have
still
all
morning.
night.
No,
It
we
was
slept
evening.
through. We got back in the morning. We slept through the day. Oh yeah. So it's evening.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. I'm losing track of the time.
Lyra,
Minotaurs aren't meant to be nocturnal.
Lyra, if you check your room, you'll find that the kobolds left all the gold in a pile on the bed.
Nice
Oh,
of them.
But there is plenty of obviously missing places where they have taken every picture off your wall and every book off your bookshelf.
Good for them. Wait, every book off my bookshelf?
Yeah, they took all of them.
Oh, god damn it. Actually, this is an opportunity to get a whole new library.
oh no. Oh, more fan fictions, correct?
Yeah.
Presumably, they're going to sell the once-in-a-lifetime memories of Lyra's fanfiction.
Incredible.
Fair, I guess. The more books you read, the more
Get
you
what
could
you're
give
gonna
up.
get, you know?
Maybe I should start reading books so we can get more wealthy. Because I do not care about forgetting what I have read.
Oh my god.
Maybe if you wouldn't have forgotten about reading some maps, you wouldn't be in this situation.
Wait, I could read my favorite book for the first time again.
That's true.
I need to go get rid of so many memories.
Lyra's like, I want to forget every book I've ever read so I can read them all again.
May I introduce you out of character, Lyra, to the terrifying possibility that because your life experiences are different now, it might not be your favorite book when you read it again.
No.
Oh my god.
No.
What if you're gonna replace it with just an objectively worse memory?
But what if it's the same, but what if it's good?
But what if it's not?
You have to roll every time you read a book over again to see if you like it or not. Yeah, but you remember that you liked it, so it wouldn't even matter. You would just be like, that wasn't good. You would have no emotional
No.
attachment to it at all.
No, that's the worst option. That's a horrifying possibility.
All right. So you guys got the rest of the night. What are you doing?
Should we go see if the wealthy people have better magical items than the poor ones?
Wow, that's one way to put it.
Right?
Sure, I'll pick up my pile of money from my room as well.
Yeah, I think I'm at technically 500 gold because I have Elliot's 50 gold.
It's just how it be, all right? I think that's just yours, though. I think the deal is that I gave you 50 gold to hold my name for a week.
Yeah.
You had to pay me to hold it. This
Well, it's a service that you're
name
providing
carries a
now.
lot of weight.
Well, maybe.
Fair. All right, so you guys are heading to the rich part of the town.
Yeah, just see if we can find like a
Wait,
shop that-
actually, I probably shouldn't be seen doing this.
That's true. Disguise self.
Do I have that? I do not disguise myself.
Wow, what a noob. I do.
Well, I have my umbrella.
Well, did Elliot ever give you that back?
Oh, I want that back.
Fine. Let's go to my room and grab it.
He's been hiding it. It's okay to say that you like frilly umbrellas, Elliot. We can get you one.
I
Yeah.
would like that, yes.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, we can find that.
I think we're in the right part of town for that.
True.
I mean,
Honestly,
you
do
are.
I have? I feel like. Oh no, it's one of my other plethora of characters who has a disguise kit. There's too many inventories. Oh no, I do have a disguise kit. Great.
All right. What is the plan? You guys are just shopping?
Yeah, just to look around to see if we can find like a magic item or something that we can help that can help us with being more convincing, basically. And then, I guess go to the trial the next day.
Yeah.
Should we party?
No, I don't think we should party.
Drink the night away again. We become fully nocturnal.
As you head outside, Allrond is waiting there again for you.
Oh, hell. You look better than when we got here.
He does not.
Oh.
Oh, you look worse than when we got here.
Yeah, well, we got back early and I had a guard shift to do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yep.
It's terrible. Do you want to go out again?
Absolutely,
Wait,
I do.
no. Wait,
Okay, let's
we
go.
can't do that.
Hey.
We're staying in the rich area this time.
Oh.
If we want to, we can do a quick visit down to the lower areas. You get yourself in a nice fist fight, and we can go back out.
What's going on, Carl?
Trying to find better items than we found yesterday. We didn't have anything that helped us the way we need help, I think.
Yeah, and I am starving.
He looks at you, Newson. He goes, "Whatever you do, don't sell any more drugs."
I didn't have drugs to begin with.
You absolutely did. I definitely used your name when I covered everything up.
You used my... Oh. Yeah. I won't I won't sell any more drugs. I promise. I think it would be way too noticeable. If I tried that again, I kind of stick out like a sore thumb.
You really do. It was very hard to
Yeah.
cover up.
Well, I appreciate all your effort.
Anyways, what kind of stuff are you looking for?
Well,
Things
we
to
have
help
to be
us lie
very,
and cheat.
or just to be more convincing. We have to
Sorry.
we have to help Lyra and her family, and we want to make sure that we can convince the right people of their innocence. And sometimes we might have to get around some magic, and I'm not particularly good at getting around that. Outside of punching it, axing it.
Well, I mean, good luck. You really only have to convince one person.
Yeah, but that person is going to be very hard to convince from what Lyra tells us.
Who do you think you have to convince?
Your mom. Sorry.
I don't know you that well, but you're
not
kind of a
yourself
dick.
when you're hungry. Well, I mean, isn't it your friend who the machine
Well,
hurt?
no,
That's
that's who's accusing us.
oh, is that
Do I know who we have to convince?
The goblin on the council.
Oh, okay. No, we have to convince the goblin council.
He's
well,
probably the only
so-
one you need to convince. I mean, Pardon's already convinced you're guilty. Your dad's already convinced you're innocent. There's only one member of the council left.
Well, then we need to be extra convincing for that person.
Huh. Yeah. So well, we're just worried about we think that it would be good to have Elliot talk about how I wasn't here,
There.
you know.
Yeah.
Um but the
I
thing
remember
is
that day clearly. I skipped class.
And I was alone.
No.
Because Lyra always goes to class.
Well, more like Lyra caught me up as soon as she was out of class.
Yeah.
I would know if Lyra wasn't there. I would have failed like 4 midterms, guys.
What exactly was the point of school for you if you weren't going to school?
This, and I snap my finger pointing up, and some like magic missiles shoot up. Or actually, how about one that doesn't use a spell slot?
Yeah, there you go. Do some like prestidigitation shit.
I'll mold some earth, and so that I just like bury the bottom half of you.
Where are you gonna mold earth from? You're on a tree
Oh,
branch.
shoot.
Ah, I hate this tree.
You have to carry
You
a
snap
pocket
your
full of
fingers and
dirt.
nothing happens. I'm like,
Yeah, I mean that's entirely what it would be. I'm tired and
understand.
starving, so
You snap your fingers to mold earth and the spell fails because there's no earth. And Alron just looks at you and goes, "Glad to know that you learned something."
You know,
I learned how to
they offer.
I learned how to snap from my dad. But I'm glad you went to school for it.
my father wasn't around much.
oh no.
Oh wow. Are you sure you're not an emo wizard?
What was your dad up to that he wasn't around?
I'm really starting to think that we need to dye Elliot's hair black.
Emo wizards wish they had my background.
Oh, are they all posers?
All posers.
Oh my god. Hello, Holden. Sorry, is that too English? 9th grade English class?
I'm kind of pissed off that I got the Catcher in the Rye reference. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wondering. I was like, is that a character I've forgotten about?
Like it
I'm
made
not
me
gonna
it made
lie.
me angry more than anything.
My first thought was James Holden from The Expanse.
That's where my brain went.
That's
too.
also where my brain went, and then I was like, wait, no, this is Rosie. Rosie doesn't watch The
Reference.
Expanse.
Yeah, I have not watched The Expanse.
That is a tragedy.
I was going,
Anyway,
sorry, veered too hard into 9th grade English class.
you really did. You really committed to that.
I know.
Way to
Right,
lean
so
into
perhaps-
the bit, nerd.
We can see if
the-
we can find
yes.
anything to help, and then it's a waiting game, I guess. Actually, Alron, do you know anything about this elven delegation that's coming to witness?
Yeah, are
the
there any
trial?
like royals or nobles coming?
I think the entire delegation's nobles, although I think they're also bringing some servants.
Ooh.
Mm.
There doesn't have to be a list somewhere, their names.
Not that I've seen.
Okay.
So we might need to
Cool.
change your appearance a little bit too, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, are they going to ask who your parents are?
They might
Well,
just recognize.
Yeah. Some people know me over there in the Elven Kingdom.
Well, I mean, I gathered that because you gave away your name, but
Yeah.
I guess it's a notable name.
Reasonably.
Well, okay.
Anyways.
I think that we should go buy black hair dye.
You could just shave his head.
I find this entirely unacceptable.
Who would Elliot be without his flowing locks?
Exactly.
Look, we can dye your hair. Can
Well,
Maybe
let's go
he
see
can
if they
borrow
have
your
anything to
eyeliner,
like.
Lyra.
Already wearing
Maybe he can-
eyeliner.
Yeah,
So,
we're just
take the
making the full transition to
eyeliner
emo wizard.
off? maybe we should give you a fake tattoo or something.
Yes, a full
Or a
face.
real tattoo.
I guess it could be real if you wanted.
I think you guys have threatened my face for a little too many times, guys.
Okay, fake
Matt,
then.
You want to leave? Go.
Yeah, because
I
I
mean,
feel
I
like
didn't
we
suggest the face tattoo. You did.
I feel like we don't want to rely on, you know,
Yeah.
Just
On
like-
what? Magic?
yeah,
This-
for a
yeah, other
disguise.
things. Technically, we're relying on magic to make him better at lying. So
Yeah,
We
if we
are?
find it. Well, if we find anything.
if we find
But
something
also-
Oh, yeah.
magical, I mean, I guess it could be a potion as well.
But also we're kind of okay now if because we don't have the name anymore, so that gets rid of that possibility right off the bat. And then as long as you look different, I don't think you should have to lie about anything else.
Yeah, exactly. It's all about the questions they ask, and I don't answer.
Yeah. So we just need to change your face a little bit.
Great, maybe we should go back to that club.
No. Well,
Oh, you want to get into fighting bit?
that's honestly not that bad. But
I mean, technically, I could just do that for you.
I wouldn't ask you to do that.
Alron kind of sheepishly raises a hand. I'll do it.
Yeah, I don't want to
No,
die.
Alron, you would definitely kill him.
I know how to pull my punches, and then he looks at Elliot, and his eyes kind of flash yellow, and he goes, "Plus, I think he can take it."
Anyways, let's go get something to conceal my ears.
okay.
Why don't you just wear a hat?
That's what I was talking about. Thank you very much.
Okay. A hat, very good.
A hat, a
I
bandana.
feel like we should dye your
My
hair.
hair.
Fedora, perhaps.
It shan't be a fedora. It shall be a top hat.
Oh no.
Or just a gallon, like, a freaking 5-gallon hat.
A cowboy hat.
What if they'd ask
I mean, let's
you
be honest. The
You're one of
elves are the
those-
America of this world, so.
You're one of those southern wizards.
I would say the elves are a lot more like Russia.
Oh my god.
I mean, kind of, but they're in the desert. Just like thematically, I feel like their cities are the West.
Fair.
Okay, yeah, let's go get you hat, hair dye.
We'll go to
anyone-
the upper
is
area market and you can just tell us what's around.
Is
Yeah.
anyone really good at makeup? Because we could also like contour, but different than your face looks now, you know?
Well, I do have a disguise kit and a proficiency with my disguise kit.
Oh, that'd be good.
Has literally everything you're going to go buy already in it.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Unless you want to top
Doesn't have quite the right cut of the hat, you know?
Okay, so we're gonna go buy a hat and then we're gonna disguise you up.
Fair warning. If you guys go shopping all night, you will have to stay awake through the trial.
Oh, that'd be so bad.
I was gonna
actually.
sleep through the trial anyways.
You're the one to testify.
Someone will wake me up, I'm sure. I can only imagine it's like a
We
really
turn on
big
you
lecture
and we're
hall.
like, oh, he was a very old student.
Do we have time to go to one store and buy the hat and then go back, or
Yeah,
is
you
going
have time to
in-
go buy a hat.
Okay, let's buy a hat.
Let's go buy a hat.
All
What
right.
kind of hat are you buying?
I don't know. Let me just do a quick Google. Hat.
Types of hats.
Oh my god, this beanie? This is where it's at. Do they have beanies?
No.
Damn.
Oh shit, it's
What
a
about this one
Lulin.
that is...
Yeah,
Hey!
double cow time. Double cow bow
at
all the
that.
way across the sky.
Whatever hat you buy,
Ooh.
Elliot, it's just going to cost 5 silver. And then when you guys get back, Lulin has come out of his room.
Wow, somebody was tired. Slept for 2 straight days.
How's it going with your hammer?
Me and my new friend here, it's going great. The needed sleep was necessary.
In your head, you hear, I'm not just your new friend, I'm your best friend.
Oh god.
And Lulin's giving like a weary eye look. He looks like he got like at least like 20 hours of sleep, but not like a single hour of sleep at the same time.
It's not too much sleep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's hard to
both
get
a
an-
hat and a utility.
It's hard.
What
It's what you pick. Isaac.
It's a bedroom jacket.
That's definitely something that somebody would wear in Stipvale.
Yeah.
Okay, describe the hat for Chad, Isaac.
So, imagine if you have just it's like a little messenger boy's hat, except it got a tumor and just kept growing.
Imagine, if you will, a hot air balloon landing on someone's head and collapsing.
Yes,
You're
it's
the
about,
new
I would
Yes.
say, 10% of the way through the collapse.
That's what the hat looks like.
You tried to stop a deflating beach ball with your head, and it worked.
Exactly.
Imagine somebody threw a beach ball and it hit the back of Elliot's head and popped on his ears
Yeah.
and got like halfway through deflating. That's what this hat looks like.
I will be
Wait,
storing
hold
all
on.
of my contraband in the hat from now on, and ordering this hat for PT so he can wear it on stream.
Are you actually?
I'm gonna.
No, I don't know where. I don't think you can. I think this is like a
Art.
concept.
It's probably like
hat.
an art, an art
Yeah.
piece. However, I am going to save this hat, Photoshop it, so that you can put it over Elliot's avatar as an image. But continue on. Yeah.
Ugh. But yeah, so you guys are back with Lulin now.
You missed
Look at this hat.
an eventful night. I have a lot to catch you up on, but we met another Minotaur, shockingly.
Lulin's gonna like freak the fuck out.
No, wait, you haven't even heard the craziest part yet.
Yeah, he's Ace. He's not horny.
Yes,
No horns.
Yes, his horns were sawed off, but it was Elness, who is historically relevant. I don't know if BT has filled you in on that part to us, but
Lulin's gonna bring up his hand and scratch his head. I believe I know who you're talking about.
the Minotaur who was taken to what we thought was just a children's fairy tale, the red pits that the gnolls supposedly have somewhere where they make other creatures fight to the death. I mean, it was one that I heard from my parents.
In your head,
But
Lulin, the hammer says, "Oh yeah, no, that place is real. I got stuck there for like 15 years. It was awesome."
But
also...
I didn't think it was real. I thought it was just a wives' tale to keep young minotaurs from wandering out into gnoll territory before they're prepared.
I've also heard
really had the sawed off horns and everything.
I've also heard stories like this growing up, and even in our times, but from my friend, we really need to give a name to this hammer.
I have a name.
To my friend here. It's also a real place.
Hey, Cowbrain. My name's written on the side of me.
Lil is going to look at the side of the hammer.
It says Macebreaker.
Yeah, but do you want to be called Macebreaker, or do you want to be called something else?
Do you want to be called Lulin, or do you want to be called Cowbrain?
I mean, no matter what you're going to call me, it's probably going to be Calbrain. This is in Lulin's head. Not out loud.
Liz, I guess you can just call me Maze.
Do you like being called? Do you like being called Maze?
You know what? If Macebreaker's long and Maze is short, let's go with Mazebree. Let's go with a nice medium name.
Mazebree. I like that. We'll give it a shot.
I don't like it when you say it.
Oh. Okay.
We'll do it anyways. Alright. I'm gonna go to sleep now. Wake me up when there's things to hit.
Sure thing.
At this point, the party has been standing around for 2 minutes, saying nothing, standing in silence.
Well, Lulin just stares
Well,
at
so
the
what you
hammer.
guys would know is you guys don't know that it's talking in his head, but you know that it has these random it has the gilding all over it, right? And the gilding lights up when it's talking to Lulin in his head. But you guys don't know that it's talking. You just see this thing's gilding just flashing. Kind of like a Discord reactive image.
I love it.
Well, that's odd.
So
I can't wait for us to be in the middle of a battle. We see the sword, the hammer light up and go, "No, don't listen to it."
So I guess if we're good for now, or well, no, we want to do your disguise, and then I want to identify the.
Well, we probably got to do this, guys, after we wake up.
Oh, yeah. Smudge all your makeup.
Yeah, I should probably fill Lulin in on everything else that's happened.
Oh my god, okay. Well, so the trial was moved up to tomorrow.
Those
There's
elven assholes are here early.
Yeah, there's an elven delegation here to judge the trial.
Or just to observe, I think, but that puts a whole wrench in everything, because Elliot was going to testify.
Can't
And then,
can't one of you magic people just change your appearance?
yeah, Elliot
Yeah, but
can,
only
but
for
the
an
thing is,
hour, and trials go all day.
yeah, and I'm worried about relying on magic too much, because, you know, I mean, even my dad has a magic field in his office, you know?
Oh, a member of the city council has high-tech anti-magic? No way.
We're really gonna have to
You
play
never
the
said
odds.
you were so rich.
Dungeon Doggo's just licking my desk.
It is so
Interesting.
delicious.
Yum, yum.
Hello.
You don't like solder on your desk or anything, right?
No.
Okay.
There's no lead-based solder on my desk.
Okay. Well, like, my dad says that his old dog, like, he had to keep his workshop shut because the dog would go in and just, like, lick everything. Because it's sweet when you lick lead-based things.
I know. I was a
So the
child
dog just
during the
had to be
lead paint
locked
age.
Oh no.
So was
Oh
I.
no, indeed.
Just let
Paint chips
the implication of that sink in.
Paint chips are my favorite snack.
First I ate paint chips, then I ate crayons.
That was
Next
my
is your
favorite.
Really
desk.
moving up in the world.
My sister's favorite insult was, what, did you eat paint chips as a child?
Yes.
The response
yes.
is yes, and?
I've turned out fine, thanks.
I'm fine. I've only gotten lost on the way home 4 times this
Today.
week.
Oh. News and be like,
Hey,
Right.
hey! Newson got lost without eating paint chips. Thank you very much. She did that all on her
Alright.
own.
you filled it in
Alright.
on the trial. Probably the hedge. Next.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So
we went
for-
back to the hedge.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's being invaded by gods. So I guess
Oh, Celestial.
we should stay out of there for a minute.
Yeah.
I mean, Celestials are just like kinda gods, right? I sort of look back at Lyra, obviously not having any idea.
Well, no. There's
Well, I've heard it both ways.
okay.
Anyways,
Do we know why the Celestials are, in air quotes, gods?
Well,
Are at the
apparently,
hedge?
The kobold said an old king is trying to reclaim his kingdom.
and then it was
from
woken up
Men in
by
Black.
something. It was woken up by something happening. Oh yeah, when I visited my friend Marta in the hedge, she said that she felt something like crazy disturb the I guess the hedge. Right when all the stuff happened with the airships. And
Really?
it was coming from 4 different points, almost the cardinal directions, but she's not sure why or really exactly where.
Do we have any other information about this king?
When exactly, yeah, did the
None except
airships
for
fall?
2 months ago, I think. Is that right?
surely something that powerful would extend to our world as well.
Right.
Well,
So
perhaps
I
it
think it's
did.
connected. I think it's connected to the air because I
I
know
think
that my parents didn't do any.
So you think the hedge is like contained within this tree?
No, I don't think
Like
that
it
makes
sucked the
sense.
power out of the outside? What do you mean then?
No, I think it was something bigger, and this was just a consequence.
I mean, I guess, but, like, surely there would be like widespread devastation across all the Sims, you know?
Yeah, well, I guess not everyone's magic. But maybe that's why the elven delegation is here. Maybe something happened for them.
Yeah, but that was when we were still at university. We would have heard something, surely.
Yeah.
News
I
and
assume
kind
there
of
wasn't anything weird that happened that around that time while we were at university, right, PT?
News and kind of looks at Lulin.
There is kind of one weird thing that happened at university around that time. They announced that you got a message from your uncle telling him that at graduation you were all getting drafted.
Oh yeah. But that's just elven things, you know? I mean, other than the draft, like, and that's just geopolitical, let's be honest.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but they've never drafted like that before, right? Right out of school and everyone?
I'm gonna have Elliot and Lyra make a perception check to see if any of them noticed the look you gave Lulin using. Were you being subtle? Do you want to roll stealth against it?
I mean, sure.
Give
It would
me
probably. I don't know if she would have necessarily been like consciously trying to be sneaky about it. More like it's kind of reflexive of like looking for like confirmation, I guess, of like, does this match our own timeline?
Got it.
Would that be passive or active perception? Because my passive perception is just 14.
I could also give you. Yeah, I guess I could give you. What would? Hold on, I gotta pull my. It would probably be passive too. So.
Yeah, I mean you
Passive?
can use
Mine's
stealth
passive.
or perception.
I mean, stealth. I don't have any like additions to stealth, so like.
You have any to deception?
Nope.
Alright,
I don't have any
just
bonuses
give me
to
a
deception.
roll and we'll see if their passive beat your roll.
Okay. Deception or stealth?
Up to you.
I guess deception, since that's kind of what it's all rooted in. 11.
11. So
So,
both their
Elliot's
passive
passive perception would have definitely.
So would Lyra's. So you guys both see the look that Newson gives Leland.
Did something happen to
Well-
the Minotaurs?
Is anybody else like in the house right now? Like
No.
around? Okay. There's a reason that Minotaurs were largely unknown to the world until this war started. Minotaurs don't leave Minotaur lands. We've fought with the gnolls over the plains for years, but outside of that, outside of the traders, nobody really interacted. It's kind of frowned upon to leave.
So why
I
did
just
you
assumed
leave?
there was a new law.
No.
Go forth, explore.
When the elves declared war on the Minotaurs, some of us were expected to take up leadership roles. Some of us are not necessarily the best leaders.
Some of us.
And Newson is really struggling with this. Visibly uncomfortable saying this out loud, essentially.
Lulin's just gonna give you a big fucking hug. Because he
Newson would
understands.
give a big hug back.
He understands the pain and hardship from one cow to another cow.
Yeah.
From one cow to other cow. Just in your head, Lyra, you're gonna hear, did you get what they're trying to say?
I literally look at you and say, not at all. What? What?
I guess, would you all both look confused?
Oh,
Oh,
absolutely.
for sure.
Okay,
But
perhaps I
Lyra
should
is
just...
gonna pat
Elliot's
your
gonna be
arm.
like,
Be like,
I
it's
don't.
okay.
Nobody wants to be a leader. What? And
Perhaps I should just start from the beginning. You all know my name, but you don't know the connotation. The Stormhorns are the oldest Minotaur family. Ulfast Stormhorn
you don't
literally
look a day over
founded
200.
the Minotaur. I'm not old.
Oh, oh, oh.
Elliot.
I'm part of one of the branching, you know, houses that came down from Ulfast. And so, names don't necessarily hold that much power in Minotaur society, but when it came to war, it was expected of me to step up and be the kind of leader that Stormhorns are expected to become. Uh, Following in Ulfast's footsteps, essentially. And while I am a practiced and, a competent fighter, I'd never been expected to lead anything before. So, without much planning or warning, I was expected to lead a group of Minotaurs to a war that we had no understanding of what we were getting into. The Elves marched into our lands, into the forests around our world tree, and I went where I was told to go. But I I got lost. uh, and by the time my group of Minotaurs made it to the battle, everybody was stone. All the elves and Minotaurs. There was some kind of massive magical energy burst that radiated from that point, which is kind of what, helped me figure out how to get there. And by the time we got there, there was nothing to fight and nobody to save.
Wait, from the tree?
I don't really, I mean, I don't know if it was a magical attack, but it doesn't, the Minotaurs don't hold a lot of magic users. So, I'd assume that maybe it was something that rebounded from the elves, but either way,
If it was an elven like destruction like spell, it would have been targeted at your city, not a tree.
well,
I
either
mean,
way,
Elven War 101, take away what the other people are fighting for, and then they'll stop fighting.
well, maybe they thought we were, I mean, the tree is quite important to us.
Lulin's gonna note that part down.
Just write down what the elves are gonna target.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, when there was nothing left to do there, we marched back to the city. And there were a lot of questions about essentially why my group wasn't dead like the rest of, or stone like the rest of them. And it boiled down to the assumption that it was cowardice, not genuine inability to lead, I suppose. Either way, uh, the Minotaurs who followed me didn't want to go down with me. basically. So
That's horrible. Newson, you're the bravest person I know.
I
And you
appreciate it.
and you inadvertently saved their lives.
Yeah, I wish that they saw it that way, but they don't. So, I decided to leave, and Lulin was the only one who stood up for me. And so when I decided that it was best that I left, he came with me.
Well, of course I would back up my favorite student, not only my best student.
So, my plan out here was to try to find some way to redeem myself. I would like to find a way to change my name, because I don't think I could return to the Stormhorns, to be honest.
Well, I mean, I could take your name. I am a coward, so it wouldn't be too much of a problem. Really,
Damn.
line up the values.
Oof. Went for
Well,
the
I don't dislike the
throat.
name Newson. I just don't think I can live up to the Stormhorn name anymore. And I think it's better if I can, find my own path. But
Well,
your
I've suddenly been
time
attracted. Sorry, carry on.
No, I was just going to say your timeline for when the airships fell out of the sky seems pretty close, if not exact, to when that burst happened and the armies were turned to stone.
So that makes me think that it wasn't the armies at all. It's got to be like if the magical nonsense is happening around the trees, it must have been the tree. We have
Weren't
2
you
out
the
of the
one
5
who's
trees in this world.
Yeah, who knows?
Well, yeah,
Something
the
other
trees are
things could.
sources of magic. Somebody is
Yes.
manipulating them. The tree itself couldn't possibly be responsible. I don't mean to personify the tree, but it's definitely a source of magic. And if someone was trying to draw on that magic and failed, it could very well have been a problem.
Do you think that's why the king woke up? Because
Sorry,
they
what was that?
do you think that's why the king woke up? Because they had a feeling that somebody was using this great magical power, this great arcane, and messing with our world.
That might have a good point, actually. It might be the king himself who did this to our world. Not as a response, but as an intentional thing. The kobolds said the kings gained power as they did things in our world. Maybe that's what they were doing. Maybe they control the trees
That's a
and the magic
possibility.
within.
Maybe the more havoc they wreak with that adds to their power.
I think we need to tell my parents about this because if we can show that something else happened, or that the other tree was affected as well, then there's no way they could hold my parents responsible.
True.
It's a distinct. I mean, it's. I agree there. Um, it's also a possibility, depending on who the Elven delegation is, that there might be some issues if
Right.
they know who I am or who Lulin is.
Maybe
Technically, both from notable Minotaur houses, just on opposite sides.
huh.
It's just
What if
contemplating the.
Lulin
Sorry.
gave his name to you then then he could say he knows of this and we wouldn't have to get you involved at all.
I guess that's true. I mean, I don't know. We have no idea how extensive the elves' knowledge of minotaurs is. Lulin would probably have an easier time. I have a very physical Stormhorn trait, gestures to literal horns with, the crackling look on them.
We need
to-
another hat.
If I wear the one that Elliot got backwards, then
yes.
it might work.
So, Elliot's gonna speak up in sort of like a monotone voice, like sort of having a realization. And we can't tell the elves that the Minotaurs weren't responsible for that event, because I bet you they think that the Minotaurs destroyed their army, and if we tell them any different, they will just destroy your cities. They'll know that right now they think you have a military force that they can't counter. If you tell them that that was a fluke, there's nothing stopping them from marching their armies through your nation.
Oh.
So
Something.
that's
That has been on my mind. And I don't quite know the answer to that yet.
It's possible the elves already know that it was the tree, but
Well,
if they don't,
I can't put anyone in danger because of my family. I'm sure my parents would agree. We can't put a whole city in danger just because someone wants to blame us.
Some people won't look at it like that. Some people will just look at it, a city of beasts, a city of monsters. We aren't relegated to as people. Minotaurs aren't looked at as people. To most, anyways. I would say you are some of the first outsiders to look at us as equals.
agreed.
A lot of this world won't do that. A lot of this world would gladly throw us in the trash can for the greater of their good.
Well, they're
And
wrong because you're wonderful, and I'm really glad that you're my.
And I appreciate the kind words, but not everybody in this world is gonna look at it like that.
I understand.
I assumed it was at the time a reference to the draft and rising discontent among this population that they closed the temple at the Elven Tree. But do you think something might have happened there as well?
Well,
I
maybe.
I wouldn't put it out of the question at this
And-
point.
And I don't think it hurt to suggest it during the trial then.
All the elves out in the trial?
I mean, only if you want to.
I mean, we are trying to make you more charismatic.
Hey, you elven bastards!
I don't think that's a good idea either, because then they could just lie.
Well, no,
if
I
it
think
even
that
happened.
the thing is that we don't have any proof at all. But
Yeah.
if I don't think it would hurt to suggest. I don't think we need to directly challenge them. Just say that something was happening. You know?
True.
Perhaps we could simply say that the events seem connected? I mean, we
Maybe
were
we
talking
just say
about
it statement of factly. Like,
Yeah.
they are
with
connected.
connecting to the events that happened at the Elven and Minotaur trees.
Or I don't think talk about the Minotaur one at all.
I mean, I guess we could just keep it as a backup plan. Maybe this goblin will be very easy to convince.
I
Yeah,
hope
we'll
so.
see.
Here we go.
All right.
Also, is this
Elliot
after
has
the rest
his,
or before?
Elliot has his hat now. This is before the rest.
Okay. Ideal.
It's beautiful. I think it needs to go up just a tiny bit.
And
Best hat.
I think the ever so lovely DM should join them.
Nice.
I moved my head too much. Oh, I get it.
Oh, it's beautiful. This is a gift for
Gorgeous.
all of us.
I love it.
Ideal.
Wonderful. I love the over the headphones look.
Mm-hmm.
All
It
my
really makes
all
it
my
match
hats
to
go
the-
over the headphones.
It makes it match to the puffy hat look, you know?
It
Yeah.
do that.
Okay. So I think we need to talk to my parents. And then I guess we'll want to get some sleep before the trial.
Oh,
And wake up in time to do your makeup.
Yes.
More eyeliner. Oh, and hair dye.
Maybe
your
I would
hair-
look different enough just not wearing eyeliner.
All right.
You just.
You ready for
Look,
your?
turns out you've been having a full face of makeup every day and we just didn't know. And you leave it off and we're all like, oh.
Who the fuck are you?
Isaac, you ready for your random insult?
I am.
You're not a failure. You just started at the bottom and liked it there.
Oh my god.
Ooh.
That's so
Damn,
tragic.
cuts deep, bro.
Sorry, bro. All right, so you guys going to sleep?
I think we
Yeah.
wanted to talk to or I guess we could talk to them.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
I guess we
Well,
can
let's
talk
talk
to
to their
parents in the
parents.
morning. Yeah. We'll talk
Give
to the
them
dream
extra time to
shadows.
prepare if they wish.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Oh, true. Yeah. Okay. So I want to talk to.
Imagine 10 minutes before the trial. Oh, by the way, this event is connected to 3 other events. Just thought I'd let you know. Good luck in the trial.
We figured this out last night, but we wanted to wait.
OMG, they're on the.
Oh yeah, didn't you need dinner?
Oh yeah.
We never fed Elliot. He's gonna
Oh,
gnaw my
yeah.
leg
Elliot
off.
was definitely just digging around in the kitchen.
The
Surprisingly,
kitchen is bereft of food.
God damn it. To the freezer.
Also bereft of food.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go loudly demand food. Wait, no.
No.
We cannot all stand in one row at the table. It's too hard.
We absolutely can.
So you guys go in, and Lyra's parents, there's a bunch of like bags on the table, and they're just eating what appears to be takeout.
Hi. Oh, sorry. I had some friends come through. They were really hungry.
They were really hungry.
They ate 4 weeks worth of food, Lyra.
Oh. Yeah, they've got us out of a couple really tight spots, so I just they just look, they're great.
Well, any friends of yours are friends of ours.
Yeah, they like saved our lives big time the other day, so I figure, they deserve some food, huh?
That is true.
I suppose that's true. You should all be getting your sleep.
Yeah, we
True.
intend to.
But the thing is that we may have some more. Well, we have a little more to add, I suppose, before the trial. So first, I saw Marta just today.
Your mother kind of looks at you. She goes, "I thought Marta died in the explosion. They didn't find a body."
Apparently not. Apparently she wandered off, and she handed me this. She kind of brings out the stone, and she says she would come to the trial and at least testify that that the thing is mine, that the machine is mine, if that'll help at all. And then, more pressingly, she also told me that there was a big magical disturbance right when all of the airships went down, bigger than just at this fact. We also have some other. Do you want to talk about the elves, Elliot?
Well, I assumed that it was related to their war and rising discontent among the population, but they closed the temple at the World Tree in the Elven area.
And just at the same
Um,
time.
exactly the same time. And we've also heard scattered, unconfirmed reports that weird things happened at the Minotaur Tree.
Yes. I mean, I don't know why
Accurate.
it's if we're going to say it, we might as well say it. The around it seems at the almost the exact same time, both the Minotaur and Elven armies who were warring at the Minotaur World Tree were turned to stone.
But the thing is that we can't
You
just
see,
say
we shouldn't
that.
have said that. We can't tell the parents that because they're going to be in the zone of truth if they testify at all.
They're on trial though. Would
Alright.
they? I guess they would testify. I don't know.
I don't know.
But
Well,
Nobody
it's
knows
too
how
late
this
now.
trial works.
Well, but the thing is that we can't say that though, because that's the only thing. The idea that the Minotaurs did that is the only thing keeping them safe right now. And if the elves are there, we can't let that get out. But we know something. But I suppose we know the thing about the elven, which might.
So did you tell them all of this? Or are you debating telling them?
Ooh, I feel like we should. This is kind of. Lyra's gonna leave it up to Nuzin and Lulin.
Yeah. Elliot's just leaving it at the unconfirmed reports.
Didn't we? I think so. At way back in the day when we first met up, and you were dealing with those officers, and you were, or it was the officer, yeah, when we were in Rook's Rest, and you were like, "Oh, these Minotaurs are spies for us." Didn't they say that they knew that the Minotaur army was turned to stone?
Yeah, but I also told them you had more armies than you actually had.
Oh, true, true.
So I told
Hmm.
him that you had more armies. But no, he didn't tell us the army had turned to stone.
Okay, okay, I couldn't remember. He must have just been vaguely hinting at it,
I
or
think
hinting
so.
at something happening. Okay, I will probably Newson will probably take your all's lead then, and say, yeah, yes, there were some rumors going about that some major event happened at the Minotaur World Tree, but we're not sure.
Or we could lean into the lie. No, we can't lie. Never mind.
Yeah.
I was gonna say we could lean into the lie and say that the Minotaurs intentionally use the tree to turn people to stone.
Aurora?
And it just backfired on them. I mean, I guess only
Or
we don't know.
acceptable losses.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we can't rely on being able to lie.
Yeah.
But if they don't know it's a lie, parents could say it. Sorry, just secondhand lying is okay.
Now that is interesting.
You don't get any cheese. No! Harvardy.
I guess we also don't know how that's going to affect, like, the perception of Minotaurs, though. Like,
Yeah.
That's
in
also
terms of
true.
who sympathizes with elves. Like, at this point, like, outside of the elves specifically starting a war, the elves have more of a, like, presence in the world than Minotaurs do. So anything like that we put out there could potentially make them look like intentionally violent and like
Yeah. So
Yeah, I
let's
think
just
I
keep
don't
quiet
know.
about it then.
Yeah, best of
Yeah. So yeah, we'll probably leave it at, like, it seems like there may be connected events. Or the timing is suspicious.
Your dad, Lyra, kind of is stroking his chin and he goes, what if? It seems to me that the ships lost power, and that's why they fell. What if whatever magic, if these reports are true that you've heard, Elliot, what if the magic used to turn them to stone was magic taken out of the ship's batteries?
Okay.
What do you mean?
Well, if the
I
events
think we
are.
decided not to tell him about the getting turned to stone. Just the strong.
I thought you
magic
said
lore.
you left it. Oh, okay. Well,
Yeah, 'cause I think-
what if whatever magical burst happened after whatever caused it absorbed energy?
I mean, that
That's
would
still
make
make
sense
it
to
our
me.
fault.
Well, we can't stop acts of God, Lyra.
Okay.
Sure could try harder. Elliot said in a joking voice. I realized my real voice wasn't very joking, but it was trying to be.
It's your voice.
Okay.
Well,
So this is sort of a defense, right? It's something.
well, it's hard to come up with a defense. The council hasn't even told us what we're being charged with outside of treason.
All right.
Bummer.
Well, I guess we should maybe
Guess
get
the best
rested
thing
then.
to do is just, yeah.
All right, we're kind of coming up on that time anyways, so when you guys rest, we will do the trial next session.
Okay.
Well,
Next
our
Sunday.
plan is
Next-
so flimsy, but I hope it works.
Next Sunday, PT brings out his Judge Judy cosplay.
Yes.
Oh, the
Yeah, you Amazon Prime one, and I'll fucking wear it.
Bet.
I'll message you my address.
Bet.
All right.
I'm ready.
Until next time, guys, thank you for watching Bits, Grits, and Halfwits. We're going to read out our audience, and then I will find someone to raid. Dungeon Doggo, stop rolling for initiative. Stop it. I'll pet you, but we're doing things. Things are... Did you just... Ow! No.
Crit.
She's got 2 claw attacks.
She
and
has
a
a-
bite.
I know, she has multi-attack, and it's horrible.
It might as well be a dragon.
Yeah, might as well.
The book comes.
Help me!
She wants that leg. She says, I need a bigger chew toy.
Okay, I think this is the perfect person to raid. Because there is somebody, well, right before I read you guys out, we're going to raid Literal Soup because they're doing a Barbarian class tier list.
Ooh, wonderful one.
Wild Magic Barbarian better be right at the top.
No, Zealot Barbarian, Best Barbarian.
Yeah! Zealot Barbarian, Best Barbarian.
But thank you to our cast. We have Elliot, played by...
It's me, the non-streamer man who hangs out in a lot of streamers' streams for some reason.
And then also, if you guys have anything to plug. And then we have Lyra Dream Shadow, played by...
One Rosie CS on Twitch. Mostly, we're playing Nancy Drew. It's a mystery game series, and it's so fun. Like, it's actually one of my favorite things to do. So, pop on through.
New game
Friday.
starting soon.
New game starting next Friday. We're starting the next game in the series.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, we're doing them in order of worst rated to best rated. So we're now on the first game, but it's like 5th worst rated or something, which is really fun. Yeah.
And then we have Newton Stormhorn, played by...
It means the Sky Tea. I'm still on my normal stream grind. Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Though I think today's maybe canceled, but definitely Monday for art stream, and also for the long night, which is the other D&D campaign run here on this channel.
Yeah. And then we have Lulin Bold Speaker, played by...
The other boy who doesn't stream but also hangs out with other streamers and in other streams. It me, Brando. Sorry for these to these lovely folks for being late.
No worries.
Family.
Oh, good. It
We'll
happens.
have you next
Sometimes.
week. It's fine.
Yeah.
Special thanks to Dungeon Doggo for not unplugging the computer this time.
Mm-hmm.
Yay!
MVP.
She just chose violence instead.
I know, I don't know how I feel about it. And then, as always, guys, I'm Perfectly Techno. We are going to raid Literal Soup. Join us tomorrow at 7 o'clock Central for the Long Night campaign, our good half of the Duality campaign, and maybe new character. And then join us Tuesday for No More Light, the evil half of that. And then if you like Bit Scripts and Halfwits, we're gonna be doing reruns, and then we will see you again next Sunday.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I haven't. Oh.
Oh, Scott, you could say bye in time. Bye. Did it work?
Well, people heard you. Anyways, guys, until next time, stay cool, stay in school, and stay techno. We'll catch you then.
Dungeons and Dragons challenge rating. Anything past like 14th level /